other person step up or get punished. If you force them to step up, you need smart jungle play here. You need to put your jungle probably between top and mid. If you can tell your bot lane just to survive against, Solzer and crew, like they'll be fine. Because you're probably going to play some sort of some AD carry like Xayah, Kai'Sa. But you're going to scale well. Just put your baskets to your solo lanes and just go from there. I think that's my opinion how to play against SADBOIS.
Agreed. It is kind of team specific. I feel like Flamers Inc. is really heavy into strong mid lane. So I'm not sure if you want to play, because SADBOIS is going to know that they're going to want to play around mid. SADBOIS knows that the enemy team's going to play around mid and facilitate margarine. So what I think you do instead is you try to prioritize your bot getting a winning matchup. Kanata, whatever that guy's name is, their AD on Flamers. He's really good at Caitlyn.
We're popping it up.
We got the
I cannot remember names to save my life right now. Isn't it? I swore it was kinesiology, but I guess it's technology.
I'm just gonna call him KT. So KT over here seems pretty good at the Caitlyn. Try to get your bot to be self-sufficient, and then you can do the strat that you're thinking about of trying to just shove it down top lane throat, or you can try to just double down on getting your best performing player a lead, and then trying to then 2v1 top with mid jungle, or 3v1 at that point, I suppose, or go for dives bot. It really just depends where the game state's at, but they really need to get their bot lane ahead, because no offense to Kari, but he's probably one of the lower performing ADs so far. Some of his plays he does just doesn't make sense, like the heal that was nowhere in range of the guy who needed the heal in mid lane, if you remember that in that bush.
Yeah, I mean, also forcing the tower bot lane was like it looked like a solo queue game. That's like, I don't care, dog. I'm back in. I'm buying a BF sword.
Yeah, the Ryu versus Faker, Caitlyn versus Turret team fight, or 1v1 fight right there. But yeah, so honestly, I kind of feel like Flamers they should play bot side. I feel like they should just let their mid laner get something that can be chilling. Maybe I just play mid bot there. I'll just say that I would just play mid bot, try to get mid lane ahead, or get prio, and then just dive bot and just shove it down bot lane's throat, because the only carries SADBOIS really have is Chandler, and that's kind of it in my opinion. Kurama can pop off, but he doesn't play the 1v9 carry champs. He doesn't play those, unfortunately not in the meta right now, but like Corki, Azir. If he plays Rise, I know he has a good Rise, so that could be a potential threat in damage. But if you get bot lane behind, I think SADBOIS will fall apart.
I mean, yeah, even when he's ahead at times, I still think he has a little bit of a positioning issue more than anything. Kari, and I mean that's something that you can fix over time. But his positioning has been a little bit weak in all the games that I've seen him play.
SADBOIS AD?
Yeah, SADBOIS AD.
Yeah, definitely. See, as you can see, SADBOIS. Do you have the draft up right now?
Yeah, I just have that. I have the stream open. So I can see it still. So
gotcha. So SADBOIS taking the Kai'Sa here. Interesting to see that you wouldn't want to put him on like a Xayah instead. I feel like for a player that has problems positioning, you really want him on Xayah.
Well, so look at it this way. I mean, Rakan's already banned, so you don't have to put as much of a focus as Xayah too. Kai'Sa is still technically probably better AD in that scenario, as you just deal every sort of damage. You're not just, I'm only a physical threat. But I mean, they are number 1 and 1A AD carries. And then
very close.
And then your tier 2 is literally Ezreal, Kate, Ashe.
I think Flamers need to take Nautilus here. Kai'Sa
Nautilus is a very strong lane. But I mean, I don't know. One thing where I can see Solzer playing it, but I'm not 1,000%.
That's true. I don't think I can see Solzer playing it myself. That's a good point. He might not.
But I think you want to actually focus on the jungle here. I think for what they want to do here, Jarvan is probably the strongest player, to put it on. because his like Shady Gecko's Jarvan was pretty solid the last time I saw it last week. It was really good. As long doesn't matter if you're inting, as long as you're playing Jarvan, you just have to hit a good knockup and a good ult.
That's true.
I mean,
Did he play AD or
I think he was like 03, 04. But as long as you hit a good knockup and ultimate, you can do whatever you want.
That's true. And if you're a good Jarvan that does the EQ auto ult, you just so much damage.
And I mean, chat. I'm saying yes. We can, if you want to count mages, the mages are in between the tier S and then the other 3 to 4 AD carries we're talking about. Heimerdinger's strong.
I don't believe mages are the way anymore. Against
Heimerdinger's so annoying, man. Like, have you played against a Heimerdinger?
My AD's a Heimer main. It just it depends like what the support you have. You need to have a roaming support with Heimer.
No, I mean, yeah, that's not really a problem with what's played nowadays. Like,
that's true. But Pyke is kind of dead, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, you can say Pyke is dead, but I mean, there's still Bard, Nautilus can roam, Leona can roam.
I really like this pick from Flamers.
Yeah, Flamers Kale is actually pretty clean.
That's a smart idea too, especially into like just a dude who wants to get through lane. Although he is kind of smurf, like he'll 1v1 you if you let him.
And I mean, we'll probably see like how we saw it last week. I saw it was like Kale in a gangplank, and the Kale actually took press the attack, and I was so confused, right. And I was like, why does Kale have pressed the attack in the gangplank? Like, it's free klepto stacks, post 6. And then we hit the point where it was like level 8, and the Kale just solo kills gangplank top lane. I'm mesmerized by how it happened.
I would be very surprised if he doesn't go klepto in this lane. I know the press the attack worked, but I feel like into Ornn, press the attack's gonna mean nothing as the lane goes on.
Yeah, true. As he gets a tankier champion, and I mean he can easily build. He can do the same thing like he did last game, like Abyssal Mask, or you can go.
Yeah, I'd probably go Adaptive Helm.
Yeah, Adaptive Helm. I was trying to remember the name. It was on the tip of my tongue, but I just couldn't find it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Adaptive Helm.
It is pretty good.
Especially to champs like Kai'Sa. Ooh, the Veigar being hovered. I mean,
it's
pretty good into Jarvan in my opinion.
Well, you look at it this way. This champion scales infinite. Like if they have Kale, you want to get something else that can kind of match it if you fall into this kind of late game rut. And Veigar just punishes just mispositioning, or it punishes you in a complete area. Like I've seen the Veigar stun, miss, and they're all in the middle, but it basically hits because no one wants to run to the edge.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
Get out of it.
Veigar E is better than Jarvan ult. I said it. Veigar E is better than Jarvan ult.
It is basically the same wall. It is basically the same wall. It just doesn't damage you whenever Jarvan enters it. That's the big difference.
The stun, though, and stopping dashes is huge against Alistar, against Jarvan. Ooh, the Shaco again.
Yeah, the only thing it doesn't actually stop is I don't think it stops the unstoppable one. So I think Malphite ult still gets through.
Oh yeah, 100%. Malphite ult would. Scion ult would. Warwick Q does.
Yeah, Warwick Q is unstoppable.
So things like that.
Just 1 second, I just scrolled through. Yeah. While Terry played the matchup last week against Pornhub against Aloy and just kind of solo killed him. And Terry looks comfortable on this Kale from what we've seen him. He locked it in about 2-3 times already.
And Aloy's he's a decent top laner too. We just played against him, my team, and he held his own really well.
But the Zoe is a weird pick in the Veigar because it does both. It does a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. But if Veigar holds on the cage till we see the ultimate come out, he can lock you in because you will have to jump back to that point. But it is kind of dependent on how the Zoe plays. Normally the Zoe won't jump until they see the cage come out.
And also too, he can play more aggressive as Zoe when he gets say cleanse or flash from a minion. So that can really help. If he gets cleanse or flash, then he could play really, really forward, and the cage just means nothing to him.
I expect bot lane to be very rough for Flamers. So it's Shaco again. Shaco actually excels very well against these melee tank. Nautilus, Alistar,
And I'm really curious if Flamers actually watched the last game that we just had, because if they did, then they'll know a little bit more about how Vaughn likes to place his traps. So some. I'm not going to say it on cast in case they're listening, but there are key spots he likes to put them in lane. So maybe they already know the intel if they watched last game. Or
And I mean, you can also kind of counter cheese that champion too. So,
yeah, if they go Shiv level 2.
I mean, we'll talk more about that after we go into game, and we'll talk about after the delay. Invades and level 1s should happen by the time we log in, or we get into the rift itself.
Yeah.
And we do see those bans coming out that were named for.
So how are we expecting this early game to go for both teams?
I think the bot lane, if you wanted to focus on bot lane, you have to get there quick. And we're out of champion select. Client froze. Okay, we're good. So picks are on the screen. Lee Sin into Jarvan has always been a kind of contested matchup in the way you look at it. Jarvan is a very strong level 2 ganker. Lee Sin can actually match his damage pretty well with Jarvan if he wants to counter gank and meet him, but it's just you have to find out where the Jarvan's going. And I mean, Jarvan can kind of go anywhere like he wants to. Like, Veigar is kind of free. Ornn he can knock up. I mean, the Kel damage is weak early game, but I mean, you could still put pressure and try and blow Ornn flash. Isn't that hard to kill a level 1 Shaco? So, I mean, that could also happen.
And I'm really interested to see if the Kale ulti will ever negate Veigar ult, depending on how and when it's timed. If they'll get lucky and be able to outlive a Veigar ult because of it.
I mean, you can just throw it on Jarvan as he jumps in, to be honest. And the AoE of the damage is basically the AoE of his cage.
I kind of wish that they would reduce the animation that Kale's in. You know how when she ults, she does that.
So there is about a half a second of invulnerability after she's allowed to auto attack, and it is kind of hard to time because the second her hand goes down and the damage is done, there is still about a half a second of invulnerability left, and Kale can auto during that invulnerability.
It would just be cool if they took away the fact that they're completely invulnerable and just gave it a lot of damage reduction, and then she could auto during it. Would be kind of, in my opinion, more fun.
I mean, she used to be able to do that before, and I mean, I remember the days of just 1v9 Kale.
But it would be different. It would be maybe 80% damage reduction during her ulti, but she could still auto. It would work like old ult.
So it would just be Alistar ult.
It'd be Alistar.
I mean, at that point, it would just be Alistar ult. But I mean, that would kind of negate the effect that Kale would have on team fights, and it would make play around Kale differently. And I could see that being done.
It just seems like more fun from playing Kale perspective.
Yeah, but that is Kale's kit. It's one of the things where they say what's the champion, guidelines. You would put she gives a champion invulnerability, and that has to stay in her kit because that's her champion. What's the word?
Well, they had it. Ryze.
It's what she's known. It's what she's known for doing.
Ryze was known as a machine gun. Now he's more of an Uzi.
So I mean, big, LMG to SMG. That's what else can you say?
Yeah, it's kind of like an SMG shotgun because he shoots fast, but it's heavy. Those hurt if you're getting hit by him.
I mean, old Ryze is back to what it used to be, right? I mean, the first iteration of Ryze, you always spread. So I mean, at least we're back to that point where you don't have to last hit or hit E twice on the same target to spread. But I mean, I at least they thought about gating Ryze and making his ultimate do something more than just warp, giving him the extra overload damage. But I think it is going to be hard for Flamers to make a lot of bot lane moves as long as Shaco keeps lane pressure with box. Because Alistar can buffer combo, but the big thing is hitting the stun on the back with his E. So whenever he goes in, if he's fear and his E's going off, he's going to walk away and not get those stacks to get the stun set up.
If he times his ulti, though, because you can only get procced by the fear once, right? So if he walks into it, ults to drop it, and then goes in.
Yeah, but we get to that point of laning phase, though. That's kind of the main thing. The early laning phase is going to be a little bit tough for Flamers bottom side.
Yeah, but at least some CC can ignore Vaughn's impact, unlike the game prior, because they couldn't ignore his impact at all. He would be able to do really what he wanted to do. unless he really outplayed or misplayed rather. So we'll see. I'm not sure how much of a Smurf Alistar is, but if he is really good, he can lead the way. Ulti, all the traps, be chilling. Well,
And I mean, yeah, I'm excited to see what masteries we're going to see on the top side again. I mean, I'm guessing it's going to be Aftershock for T-Door, but I'm going to see if the Kale takes Presty attack again or if she goes for Klepto here.
Yeah, I would really, really hope she goes for the Klepto, but maybe she wants press the attack and tries to 2v2 with her jungler. They could try to kill Lee Sin when he comes.
Oh, please. All I know is I don't want to see Glacial Augment Vagar. Please. It's good. It's the same thing as Ari. It's like, do you take Electrocute on Ari or you take Glacial?
I hate Glacial Augment. I hate that on Nico. I hate that on Ari. I hate that on all them champs.
I mean, it's just one of the things where it's just like it does a lot, and you can't say it doesn't. It doesn't fulfill its niche. You're watching it, and you're just like, oh, here it comes, and
yeah, I love Unsealed Spellbook. I love Unsealed Spellbook. I wish it was good or viable.
I mean, it's not bad. It's just you have to give up the lane power for it.
Yeah, so maybe you can kind of pick a champ that's.
Don't worry. Next season we'll have Klepto, and you'll be able to just get that Unsealed Spellbook for 1 year. So don't you worry.
Oh, true. All right, I will return. I will be right back.
And as we wait in this minute 40 of sector delay that we have left, I expect the early game to I don't expect an invade. I just expect 5 points again. I don't see any of these teams wanting to do a terribly early fight. Probably going to see some Shaco boxes somewhere doing some fancy stuff, But I expect lanes to be calm for about 30 seconds to a minute. See if Jarvan decides to level 2. Lee Sin can also level 2. But Lee Sin's going to have to just see if he can track the Jarvan to find what lane to go to. Because every lane here looks kind of juicy. I mean, except for top because of Kale's kind of weak early game. But he can go mid with Zoe. If Zoe hits 2 at about the same time Jarvan shows up, Bubble into Q is basically to death. If they can clear out boxes bottom, bot lane probably won't have 2 by then, but a Flash Ouster pull will do well. I mean, if they do hit level 2, Flash combo will be good enough. Cure a kill on Kai'Sa or Shaco. Let's see if Solazar has a little bit more respect and takes Steve level 2. If he doesn't, he takes Dagger again. We could probably see maybe a repeat of this death. Probably not as close to Tower, but I mean, he did play a little bit greedy that game. So we'll see if he'll clean it up a little bit. I mean, they did say they were kind of trolling, so we'll see how this fight between the undefeated teams goes as we get ready to get on the Rift here in about 5 seconds before load screen.
All right, I'm back. Let's get some predictions in the chat, boys. Who do we think is going to take this game? Will it be SADBOIS with the point sync Uber Smurf top laner? Or will it be Faker Margarine coming in clean with the Zoe? In my opinion, I kind of have my money a little bit on SADBOIS. Fire Boys. Oh, that's a safe bet. I have my money kind of on Fire. What is the name again? Flamers? Yeah.
Flamers.
No. SADBOIS. I'm trolling. My money's on SADBOIS. I'm trolling. So the reason why is you said Margarine played Zoe before? Did you say that?
Wait, no, give me just 1 second as we load in.
That's all good. In the meantime, I don't think he can have the same impact on Zoe as he could on that Pantheon game that he had. I don't know what his other games were. I knew he's really good on Pantheon, but in my opinion, Zoe's really not a 1v9 champ, and we do see the Klepto coming in for Kale. So pretty smart. Sidor opted into the Unsealed Spellbook instead of Aftershock too. So maybe he's just not looking to fight much at all himself. But yeah, I think SADBOIS has more options to win. They could just throw out that cage and potentially get a catch a lot easier than Red Team can. Yeah, they can throw the bubble, but they can try to counter engage off the bubble, whereas SADBOIS can kind of safely drop the cage and see what they get. Veigar could just dip and dodge inside and out of the cage. I will give Flamers the little bit of points of potential winning for having late game security with the Kale. I know Veigar is kind of late game security too, but Kale's is sort of on another level, especially against Veigar as a champion. He kind of likes to just burst people. Kale will can really negate that. So, and also Shaco is a little bit troll compared to late game to Alistar.
Well, I mean, the way he played with the clone last game, I mean, you know, they got to that, you know, mid to late game point. I mean, the clone, as long as he positions it well, will do a lot. We do see unsealed spellbook though on Seedor. That is so. No aftershock there.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to really commit into not doing anything top. He probably wants to stay further back.
Oh yeah, here it is, walking through, trying to get that vision. Yeah, they see souls are right there. Try and clear out these level 1 boxes. This should give them knowledge that Jarvan did not start bottom side.
They're actually faking it. Hopefully Ornn doesn't show top, so that way they think Lee Sin started blue. I don't see any pings coming in from red side that Lee Sin started red. Or blue, or either way. Oof.
Oh, good trade there for Margaret. And the electric... Oh, yep, their souls are dancing again.
Yep. Fortunately, there's not much you can do level 1 outside of that.
Outside of the boxes. Yeah, I'm seeing some emote spam going on down there.
So if Alistar goes in with his W, but they're on a trap, that completely stops his W, right?
No, as long as he has Q buffered, when he lands, he will still hit Q.
Oh.
It is a buffered ability, so it will still land. You just won't be able to do anything until the duration of the CC wears off. Yeah, level 2 hit for both lanes. Yeah, they are guessing that Jarvan is still clearing top side as last Spartan ping the 2 camps. Full red side clears for both of them. And I mean, Lee Sin's gank top will be better than Jarvan's probably, but are we seeing Jarvan go to his blue right here just to double check?
Ooh.
Yep, taking a peek in. He's not enough actually with the ward. Yep, there he goes.
Mid. Cage comes in a little early.
Margin's actually in a pretty not bad spot because Jarvan's right here. They have to just avoid the Lee Sin Q. Good body.
Ornn's coming down.
Shady Gecko. Oh yeah, they're gonna have to just abandon him here.
Ooh. Alright, first blood onto Lee Sin. Smart for Seathor to want to play for that early level 2 or 3 mid.
Yep, combo. Does eat a lot of damage from the Kai'Sa W though. Feared again. Done onto Solazar. Looks like the Ignite's gonna be enough on Thanatology. No, and there he goes.
Big minion wave. Maybe Zaya can do something here.
Oh,
Kai'Sa
right into range. Solar doesn't have mana to get out, I think. I think we can see Shady Gecko go on to him right here.
He doesn't have a red buff, so no way to keep up with him. Lee Sin might look to try to throw hands when he comes for Gromp.
Yeah, actually really good W timing for Kari there. He actually did it as the Alistar went into him, so he didn't look like it, but the W did hit Alistar as he did go in. It did chunk him for that plasma stack.
Oh, good knockup.
A tower shot.
Can't get the Brittle, though. Brittle would have been nice. He is down 9 CS.
Yeah, we gotta look at like Kale's not in a bad spot. I mean, she still has all 3 of her Klepto charges. But that Klepto charge is spot, yeah.
Yeah, she's popped gold. She had a bag of gold. Oh, this is gonna give Zoe quite a bit of lane pressure with that proto belt. She can get the wave pushing, and then her and Jarvan can look for something. We'll see what she decides to do with it.
I mean, the main thing here is I think there needs to be some, like, I need the wording to be a bit good for Flamers here if they want to keep advantages, and because
Lee's on to Zoe.
Yep. He is on to Zoe.
Ooh, Chandler just flexing right now.
Yeah, Margin picked up the flash from the Lee Sin. That actually made
Lee might go down. Good dodge coming by Margarine.
Stepping for Margarine. Shady Gecko with the smite to heal himself up a little bit is being slowed by Glacial Augment.
Raptors are...
Knock up, misses, flash over the wall. W does hit.
Margarine's not done, though. He's looking.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, Jarvan flashing actually got the Zoe out of there because he picked up the flash and used to reposition herself with the Jarvan to help clear that.
You mean Lee Sin?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, it put her towards the Jarvan.
Oh, Shaco mid. This is gonna be a blue buff for one of them.
Oh, this maybe could on a.
Oh, auto.
One more time.
Oh, the 1-for-1 in a gank situation.
But I mean, Soldier does have blue buff now, so it may be a little annoying going back to lane with Shaco having that little bit of extra.
Yeah, that's true.
CDR for
knives.
boxes.
He's gonna be throwing the ballistic knives. Zoe rushing the Sork boots here, really just telling that he wants to roam. Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Got a fight going on.
Yeah, the box is actually placed, perfectly. Not getting out of here.
SADBOIS just really
auto and dead.
Really just showing that Flamers Inc. might be all hype if you keep the mid laner down. We've never seen Flamers Inc. really just pop off too much without Margarine being a big reason why. So they're holding him back, and I'd see quite a flop. Flamers can't bring up the heat. Kai'Sa's sitting comfortably 2-0.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough game. I mean, Shaco's exuding so much pressure and getting top of it. I mean, I just don't know if you can pick these kind of tank supports into Shaco. You're just giving up a lot of pressure and lane to him.
Oh, Shaco here. Oh, good. Sleep coming in. We'll see if he does anything else. Nope. Taking that trade.
Be able to walk away.
Yeah, it's not really worth it. You don't know where Lee is.
Yeah, wow, Terry's actually almost up double orange CS. I mean, even with this big wave coming in, the level 7 form is actually pretty big.
He's going to be able to farm Klepto under turret too a little bit.
Hey, good job playing around the orb pillar.
Jarvan's bot side. We'll see if he'll look for any kind of gank with blue side bot pushing.
And Lee Sin is sitting mid right now. Keep an eye on the Zoe. They know she has been pretty aggressive lately, so keeping Lee Sin hovering around isn't a bad call here.
And if Zoe's smart, she'll keep playing top side because they have a ward there. And it looks like she's trying to stay top side. And Lee doesn't have R, so we'll see what happens. Oh, the early red trinket by Ali to just kind of try to counterplay this.
I mean, if you're not able to push out far enough to even ward river, I mean, you might as well pick up the red trinket here to negate the lane presence of the Shaco a little bit.
It's true. Oh.
Yeah, still not level 6 on Lee Sin.
I don't know if that flash was needed.
Yeah, it probably wasn't.
Margin maybe showing a little bit of nerves here. Oh, Jarvan's looking. I don't know.
Lee Sin is now 6 though.
Yeah, Jarvan's 6 as well. But Veigar has ulti, and in a 2v2 situation, Zoe ult isn't really that great.
Right into another bot. And the fear duration is just long enough for the comment to hit.
Yeah, like every time. I guess Merc treads maybe, but not on AD. And as you see here, KT going for the Cole. He really just wants to try to stay alive in this lane. Good dodge on the bubble. Zoe getting pretty here. We'll have to back soon.
But I mean, Kurama doesn't have TP. I think he must have TP'd back to lane. And then like cooldown's about 90 seconds.
They're looking for a blue buff play on bot side. Ooh, okay.
Kill has R. I mean, this isn't going to kill. So Seador is kind of out of options here. No flash, so he gets slapped down by the Kale and the Jarvan.
Nice. They might be able to get a lot of turret plating here.
If Alistair all going to get zoned off right there. He needs to use that blast plant.
I guess up. Lee Sin did have ult, so it's probably best to just flash there anyway. Turret plating going over to the Kale here. And it does look like Jarvan's going to go for the tanky Jarvan build, not going for the one-shot. In my opinion, I feel like the one-shot might be the play here against Veigar and Kai'Sa and Shaco. If you can just blow one up real quick, chances of winning that fight are pretty good.
I mean, we normally see the tank build coming out of Shady Gecko. I don't know if it's more of a comfort thing or just something that he knows he can still be useful no matter what. I mean, Jarvan, as long as you keep, if you go EQ twice, team fight, and then ultimate, you know, you've probably done more than enough to help, you know, swing it in his favor.
Yeah, that's probably true, but he might not be realizing that his mid laner isn't as far ahead as he's normally used to. So that extra damage might have been necessary from Jarvan, but it might not play a part because they do have a Kale that's sitting comfortably top lane. Might be enough damage. Is Roa the build? I feel like they don't go Roa.
Normally it isn't. Normally we don't see Roa out of Terra. We've seen a lot of Gunblades. We've seen a lot of Gunblade. I think both games I've seen him play Kale, he's Gunblade.
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe this is more just like I maybe need to get a little bit tankier for Vigar and Lee Sin. I mean, maybe just, you know, scaling a little bit harder than what he's used to. I'm actually not 100% sure on the Roa. But I mean, that champion still just does damage. So I'm not too concerned.
Yeah, I think it's just because he's not expecting to fight Ornn too much. Oh.
Yep, good.
Play.
Ward hop. Flash is still up. He should be able to get away from the Ornn knockup. Yep, dashes in just for
Garmin's
that.
here. Ooh.
Yeah, Flash, Q.
Ooh, barely gets out of the circle. Okay. Shaco looking for some gamer moments here. It's going to get... Oh, so smurf.
Right there.
That was insane from Solazar.
And he will be dead.
Ali will also be dropping. Solazar throwing his ult under turret, so that way when it died, it just gets the kill. It's insane.
Yeah, the Zoe Redemption came out too, but it was a little bit too late.
Yeah, not quite in range, probably.
Yeah, like the Lee Sin's doing a real good job this game. And I mean, the Shaco's still doing work.
It's keeping the pressure up.
A lot of work.
And once again, we see SADBOIS with just an early lead. They do seem to struggle into the mid-game transition. It seems like, well, I guess, quote-unquote, they were limit testing, but in a normal stage game, you want to take everything they do as a representation of their team. So they seem to, regardless of the mental state, have a problem transitioning. And we want to see another bot lane dive, but Shaco does not have ulti. Oh, he can knock on a turret here. Oh, what?
Oh.
Needed to do it quicker?
I don't know if he popped back to the Shaco or to the box and it positioned him so we got knocked that way. I'm actually not 100%.
Yeah, fortunately Alistar wasn't able to get on the other side quicker, regardless. But here's his top lane. He has ulti.
I'm going again. Yeah, after that, they know Seedor's flash is down. It is going to be the Ornn Horn. It's not going to be enough here. Yeah, knocking up the Jarvan is not going to do it for you. I mean, you're going to buy some time.
Damage. That's some damage still. It's nuts. But there's going to be more turret plates going on to Kale.
Yeah.
And the I would give this guy all the solo gold.
Yeah, well, yeah, Jarvan, I'm walking away, buddy.
Yeah.
All you 320 right into the bank.
Oof. Oh wait, he's here.
I mean, you may still hang around to see him get the next turret plating. Oh, fight going on bottom lane again. CC from the Fear buys enough time for the Kai'Sa to jump in. Oh, looks like the clone's doing what he can. Dan, I told you have to get this clone off of him.
Unfortunately, just no real counterplay there. That feel when inting a character is a strat, just blows up anyone in the area. But yeah, you're right. Ali has that headbutt ability. He can knock away the clone.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the one thing to where I'm not exactly. Turret plates are down now, so it'll just be first turret going to SADBOIS on the bottom side.
They are so far up in this bot lane.
Yeah, I just don't know if a tank support is the right pick. I mean, you did pick it before the Shaco, so I mean, I'm not gonna put it on drafting. But yeah, I just don't think you can beat Shaco with tank supports. You're just not able to get far enough in, and when you do, you're eating a bunch of damage split between you and your AD carry from the AoE. I know Swain did get banned this game. Swain would maybe be a better option. I'm trying to think of anything else off the top of my head that might be able to, be as annoying as Shaco while keeping the same range. Like Bard maybe up there, you can use the traps to stun him off of it.
Maybe Zyra could be decent. The AoE
Zyra could be decent, Brand could be decent. But it's the same thing as you have to understand, you have to put yourself in a position to eat damage, do damage to Shaco half the time.
Oh, they got eyes on Alley here.
Yep, good Q, able to
Ooh.
avoid getting kicked back into the jungle.
Yeah, Alley barely making it alive. Now this game will really be a show of if SADBOIS has a problem in the mid game. They seem to be pushing. They have a lot of wards topside jungle, making it pretty obvious they want this turret. They're getting the outers on top and mid.
I don't think they're gonna have the problem this time. I mean, you know, just the pressure they're exuding. I mean, they brought everyone topside, so the KO, you know, couldn't be door that much anymore.
Shaco ult's down. Ornult coming in. Alley does
you know that's the clone. You have to know that's the clone. Just pop it while the KO ult's going.
Interesting KO ulti, actually.
Oh, knock up onto that.
I'd be careful here.
For the brittle to go away. Pops, Ignite actually kills the Jarvan there. KO's trying to deep heal if they can from the back, but the Ouster does fall as well. Down goes Xayah. Yeah, this game's just falling apart for Flamers right now.
Flamers just, they need to not fight. I don't know what these teams have a problem with slowing the game down, but they need to just clear the wave. You have Zoe, Xayah. There's no way.
I don't know if they're the reason for the Jarvan to re-engage there after you blow kill, you know, with the Shaco clone.
Yeah.
I don't think like there's like both these games tonight. Shaco's just looked like the most annoying champion to deal with. I mean, yes, the Jarvan's doing well. Yes, the Veigar's doing some strong cages, and the Kai'Sa's keeping herself in a position to keep doing damage, which is nice to see from Kari here.
Oh, sleeping. Oh, the flash.
Bubble coming out. Combo needs to hit. Not quick enough. Gets right out of range of the Zoe combo.
Maybe Sleep can come here. Yeah, there's...
The bubble just short of the wall. But Jarvan's going around the other side of the wall. He may be able to catch here, but...
He's got the minion wave coming.
Cloud Drake EQ combo. Slap. Trying to give it
Shut down onto the Kale. That's huge.
I actually picked up a bag of gold off of that auto, too. So...
A lot of money on
I
that.
had an extra 60 of that.
Insane. Looking for something mid here.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, slow, dead. Not able to get out of that DOP range. Ouster's basically dead too, even with the ulti on. Just throws the Ornn into his team. Terry's trying to get out, gets stopped by the cage. W dropping. Kai'Sa will pick up another one. Horn blown. Kale knocked up. And Kai'Sa picks up another. Yeah, Kai'Sa's at 2 items now, so we will see that Q evolution coming out soon if it has not already happened. Once that Nashers is down, we will see the upgrade on E and on W. And yeah, the Q 100 AD has been hit.
And I'm gonna apologize here. I was kind of talking. Oh wait, more action going on.
Yeah, and walked right into the cage. No ultimate up for Xayah.
I talked a little bit of smack on SADBOIS AD, but he's really showing up. I know he's had a pretty good lane with the support he has, but yeah, he's really showing that he knows how to pilot Kai'Sa fights.
Yeah, very strong champion. Long as you get to the mid game, I mean, you are as far ahead as he is. You shouldn't really have that much of a worry doing damage. But I mean, like, SADBOIS looks good all around this game. I mean, I don't know really what else to say. Like Shaco's, you know, controlling tempo and bottom side, letting Kai'Sa farm, letting Kai'Sa harass basically for free. Alistar jumps on him, but it's still not enough, you know?
Definitely.
Oh.
Okay.
Big knocked over wall, reduces the damage. Using the Gromp here to actually try and block.
Yeah.
Smart.
Big brain. I do feel like Flamers has a good answer to Seedor's Ornn in the top lane. I feel like Kale is definitely the answer, but they really needed to accelerate somewhere else on the map. They needed to really punish the bot lane, do something mid. It just seemed like Jarvan wasn't able to really exert much pressure at all.
Yeah, Bounty's being pinged here by the Oust. I mean, yeah, Veigar has a 400 gold bounty, Kai'Sa 6, Shaco 500.
Oh.
And just getting caught again. The clone is just walking with them.
Really low.
Shady Gecko cannot actually get in there to ult as he get blocked by the cage. Good pop right there from the Zoe, but it's not going to be enough.
Knockout on a kill.
Hitting Terry.
Ooh,
Terry's getting slapped around a bit, but he's slapping back. As long as you can avoid that Vagar cage, at least it's coming in. Zoe's like trouble dodges the E even through the glacial slow.
Well, actually, Jarvan ulti shouldn't have gotten stopped by the cage there if it did, because it's unstoppable. So
yeah, I don't know if he was just too scared to pop it, but it actually did go on cooldown.
Yeah, it went on cooldown right when he got done. So I don't know what happened.
But I mean, the Xayah did pick up the 900 gold shutdown, Jinko. So, and Cole is also complete.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
they're on the Baron here.
It should be a little bit. Oh yeah, Baron is being
Zoe
right
can
now.
steal this with her Q. It will do more.
Yeah, Lee Sin is getting a little low. There is no vision for him, so but not enough vision for the Zoe to blind go over the wall. Can't really risk it. That Vagar's close to the wall. He can just hit stun.
Blue trinket for Zoe just came up too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say buy pinks, Zoe. Goofball. You pinked it.
Well, I mean, they are sitting at 600 gold, but I mean, who knows? When the last time they backed, we can just see her recalling right now.
She came from base, I think.
Oh, I'm not sure then. I mean, she's going for she's going for a
Hextech.
Yeah, Hextech. I mean,
Protobelt. I mean, that's crazy. Yeah.
I keep wanting to say GGLP because I mean, I just keep seeing it in the Vagar's inventory.
Yeah. They're like, oh, big chunk on the shakeout. That's what we need to see. We need to see a lot more like that. Keep him from wanting to go deep.
The main thing here for Flame Ring, you gotta keep the vision up. You gotta keep vision over these walls. You gotta make sure no blind games are coming. Perfect. Doesn't matter. You're still gonna die there, Soldier. You still got hit by the bubble.
They're going for a play mid.
Zai does get hit. Kale ult does come out, so there would be no risk of her dying right now as Sin Q flows by. Souls are just sad boys about his stacks. They're all gone.
My stacks.
And the item's gone. Yeah, no one sees it, dude. It's gone. No, there was no Magi's purchase. You just had a blasting on in your inventory. Don't worry about it. But Zoe's doing what she can to stem this bleeding. I mean, that's the one thing about them. Decent goes in.
Okay, they're going in. That's a dead Viger.
Jarvan's going out of that. Kale's getting shot on. Lee Sin is going to not go down. Good flash. Kale does down the other side of the fight.
Yeah, SADBOIS honestly making this game look easier against the 4-0 team than the previous game against the less great team.
Yeah, against Divot. And I mean, the Zoe's doing what she can to stem this, long siege with Baron, but there's just not enough follow-up. I mean, the Alistar's not a big enough body with this Vagar here. I mean, he just can't do anything. He's having to flash out of cages the entire time. Good knock-up right there. Good knock-up from the Jarvan. Stone Plate active. Eat up a little extra bit of damage, but still dies to his percentage health on Kai'Sa.
Kaya knocked up. Has flash.
Good flash to dodge the fear, and the jumps to the boxes actually. Good. Perfect from Alistar. Zoe playing around the best she can, but it doesn't matter when you're getting nuked by two busted champions. Box does go down to help prevent any sort of re-engage from the Alistar if he wants to get in here.
Kale's here. Looks like SADBOIS is just going to walk away. The death timers aren't super long right now.
Kai'Sa has hit her 3 item spikes, so I don't actually expect her to be going down here anytime soon. Oh, here comes the shit. He wants to get in range.
Souls are limit testing. Dang. SADBOIS.
Oh, Orange switched to heal. Are you going to see like the cheeky heal going on right here where they keep pushing? No, he's going to back off, go for the mountain.
He's going to try to keep them busy bots so there's no contest with the dragon.
Yeah, I gotta make sure the Kale's with you there to clear those boxes.
Oh, Jarvan's here.
Jarvan's behind her. The Mara Soldier has all the man in the world. They have to just kind of guess where he went. I mean...
The wrong way. But, it's a 50-50. Either go the right way or you don't.
Pink wards and Oracle's lens still don't, reveal true stealth. So, like, well, not true stealth, but invisibility. You'd see the outline. Yeah. It's like, what are you supposed to do?
Not even, I don't think with the pink ward, though. Only with Oracle's.
Oracle still just shows the red outline. Like Oracle Elixir will show.
Pink ward doesn't show the outline even. I don't think.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bummer. Orin winning the 1v1 against Gromp here. Really
the real fight we all came here to see.
Yeah, Gromp shrivels in the face of a heal. Yeah, I mean, the Kale's doing what she can, but I mean, she does only have pieces for that gunblade. Oh,
Bubble does miss.
Oh,
He'll
Ghosty's
walk away
going in.
from Flamers. Ghosty's walking in. And they do fizzle out before they hit their targets.
That's a good thing to have on cooldown, though. If you're Flamers, you want to have any kind of aid slows just disabled for the time being.
Yeah, Vagar does have Banshee's Veil finish now, so he will be immune to that
Oh,
first bubble. Bubble does hit Lee Sin. Wall does come up to protect from any jumps over the wall.
Yeah, Shaco just doing like 20% of Zoe's health with like 2 abilities.
Yeah, Vaughn's just being cheeky. He does have, you know, Leandre's Rylai's done, so he does do
Insane.
a good amount of extra damage with Z and his W. Yep, there it is. Oranhorn is being sounded. Kill, protect yourself. Jarvan going in.
Wait, this could be
the wall. Shaco clone slapping the Clay a little bit. Gotta kill Seedor. Seedor's down. You got both of them in. The clone is kind of out of action here. It's not in a good position. Jarvan walking away. Kick does hit the Zaya.
Ulti. Oh, but Lee's gonna die. Oh, shut down on the Kaisa. Shut down on the Lee. Or something. He's dead. Doesn't matter if it's a shutdown. He's dead. Baron's coming up really soon.
SADBOIS do hold. I mean, they actually keep the top tower in the inhibitor. They don't really lose anything there. I mean...
Yeah, and if this was like a minute later, then Red Flamers just get Baron. But unfortunately, oh,
Zaya's gone.
Brr!
Yeah, here we are. You're looking at the 7-1 Vagar. Who needs death cap? Who really needs a damage item? The man's just sitting at 463 ability power. You're lost half your health. The threshold's hit for the bonus damage. You're basically, you know, dead as an AD carry.
If you look at this bar here, right above the scoreboard where it shows like objectives and things taken, just look at the blue side. Dragon, tower. Like, SADBOIS just know how to accelerate a game.
Yeah, so, I mean, 7k gold lead. Your bot's very far ahead. Your mid's pretty far ahead. Vaughn's being annoying. I don't see a way for Flamers to contest, you know, this this Baron if Vaughn gets there and gets to, you know, just mess with them a little bit.
Yeah.
Kaisa is at 3 items. She will just melt this thing.
And there's 2 mountains on the board right now.
Yes, there is.
It's already half health. I think this is
playing properly around that, giving vision. Redemption does go over the wall.
Oh.
Kick into the stun. He cannot get over the wall. He's out of range of the flag. This will be a free bear. At least he can get over the wall. Hits the smite.
Yeah, and now 1 player down. Maybe if he uses a stone plate there, maybe he's able to do something, but...
I mean, getting kicked into the wall is just as sad as it can be for you.
It's true.
I mean, you know, you dodge 1 CC to get kicked into it.
Or an ult coming in. Zaya has no ulti.
Throw hits. Zaya seems to be out of, you know, risk. Alex probably gonna die. Knocks the Zaya. Guys in the team. Oh, Shaco box explodes on the Zaya. Zaya is down. Zoe's doing what she can. Can't dodge that. No, Hourglass killed by Vaughn.
Kill has to do it here. Jarvan's coming up.
The good old 1v4 kill.
Yeah, Jarvan has R.
Yeah, GG's coming out here for Flamers.
Oh wait,
Lee Sin may die, but not enough. Jarvan is up. He
Kale's
needs to
here.
activate that stone plate. He's... Oh, Lee Sin 2 is not to go with. He will die on the entry.
It should... Oh, Kale is chilling, okay.
This will buy enough time. I don't know if the game ends here. If Seedor and Kurama actually recalled and
Cage is down
on this board, this would be free.
Cage is down. They can play forward. They can play up.
For his boys.
They can play up.
Stop that.
Go.
In, unstoppable hits. Box buy some time. Cage buying more. Knock up. Alex, down goes Alistair. Kick flash kill. Eats the E damage. Down goes Jarvan from the Lee Sin. Zaya's doing what she can. Doesn't matter. Just going to get shot. You got to get out of that cage. Not enough damage. Ult's pointing the wrong way. Big there from Zoe. Killed off.
Gets to use ult twice in the fight. Zoe's here with flash. Oh, another flash.
Hit by the wall.
Flash.
Second flash should be enough.
Another flash. Kill him. Oh.
Not enough. Oh, wow. Terry's got to get out of here. Me and Aki what I can, but it's still not enough.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Margarine flashing into the AoE of Vigor there had like 4 flashes to use, and unfortunately undershoots one of them right into the wall.